This is what you will be hearing. Some stuff like this. Give you a little preview.
All right, so we live and I'm recording this show.
Okay.
So.
So awesome. It's the Gospel Party 716, everybody. We back in the studio. You don't understand. It's been like 3 weeks. But we're back, y'all. We're back. And you know what? I'm so excited. We're back, and we're back with an awesome guest. I'm so excited about our guest today. Listen, we got a legend in the building. We really do. Like, I don't know about you, and I don't know. Listen, my Instagram has been going off. Okay? Going off. Soon as I posted up this video and posted up the promo for today's show, my IG went off. And ladies, I absolutely see why. I see why. Listen, I see why. My Lord, my God. Can we say praise the Lord, everybody? But we have the awesome, the incomparable R&B singer. He is a legend within his own right, Mr. Darnell Alexander. I'm so excited. How you doing, Darnell?
Hey, Jay, Rez, I'm doing good.
Good. I'm so excited for you to be on the show. Listen, I told you have my Instagram lit up. The ladies love you. It's like, I thought LL Cool J. No, everybody, the ladies love LDA. Okay, they love Darnell Alexander. I mean, I had people from other countries. I had to use Google Translate a couple times. I'm like, whoa. They are out here and they are live in full effect for Darnell. This is awesome. How are you doing today, love?
I'm doing good. I'm ready to rock and roll with you guys. I just finally got over this stupid cold that's been going around the whole damn world.
Oh my goodness. I feel like everybody has had that. I'm knocking on all wood. I don't get it, but oh my goodness, I know it's been, but I'm glad to hear you're doing well. You're doing better.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you, because I know it is freezing up here. Where are you from?
From Seattle originally. But,
so you're used to
this. Minnesota, where it was just a few days ago, -20.
Oh my God!
Straight up ice truckers.
Oh my goodness! So you're used to this cold. This cold is like nothing new to you.
Oh, I haven't gotten used to it yet.
You know what? Everybody asks that. You're like, oh, you're in Buffalo. You're used to the snow, right? No.
Nope. And neither is everybody in traffic either. They crash and steal everybody's. Nobody wants to deal with this stuff.
No, nobody likes to. Hey, so that's awesome. So
hey, Darnell, I got you on telephone, so we good. We in there.
We in.
They're like swimwear.
They're in the house, y'all.
They're like swimwear.
The Gospel Party 716 with your boy Willie H, aka DJ Slack, no like or black. DJ Desires in the house.
Fire. How you doing, y'all? Listen, so I said Darnell Alexander. So are you currently in Seattle now? Or are you out in Minnesota too?
I've been living in Minnesota since 2003, but I always get back to Seattle, every now and then, so I can visit Mama and whatnot.
Okay, so let me ask you, where do you like to be? Is it Seattle for you, or is it, Minnesota for you? Which one is it?
Seattle? Seattle's my home, and it's just beautiful. There's so much to do there. The landscape is gorgeous. You just walk out your door and see Mount Rainier. It's just a beautiful place.
That must be awesome.
Yeah, it's something. I
mean, we get Niagara Falls, and that's great. But I would love to see the mountainscapes.
Well, we've got Snoqualmie Falls, which is not as large, but it's still beautiful.
Oh, that's awesome. So listen, I want to start the show off, and I know a lot of people, they might not be familiar with you, but by the end of the show, I promise you, they'll be more than familiar with the amazingness that is you. I want to start off our show and play is it okay if we play your newest single?
You can play anything you want.
Oh, okay. Come on now. Look at that. I'm in love with this new single. And shouts out to James from Foddy Records for sending us your info. He sent me the single on TikTok one night, and I was just like, who is this? And I was just like, we gotta get him on the show. So I'm gonna play your newest single, and we'll come back and ask you some questions about your new single. But this is a new single from Darnell Alexander. It's called What If. Let me tell you, it is a vibe, y'all. And we're gonna start it off with a vibe. It's the Gospel Party 716. Darnell Alexander, What If?
What if
still on my mind. Every day, every night. I thought I had let you go, but I guess that ain't so. Do you remember those nights? Do you remember the love we shared? 'Cause I've been thinking about us and how we moved on. But tell me, do you still think about me? I never let you go. You let your feelings show. We try this once more. It's never so alone. I was made for you, and you were made for me. We were meant to be. It's never so alone.
Are you sure that we tried? And this is really goodbye. And now we're sitting wondering why.
Why did I ever let you go?
Should I call you up and let you know that
I should have never let you go?
what if
We try this thing again, 'cause I know you still think about me. Yeah. I never let you go. You let your feelings show. We try this once more. It's never so long. And I was made for you, and you were made for me. We were meant to be. It's never so long. Yeah. Don't say this is the end. Baby, what if we try again? Holding on, you gotta be strong.
Darnell Alexander. What is it? Now the next QFMW.
It's never so long. Everybody say. Everybody say.
what if
I never let you go.
what if
You let your feelings show.
what if
We try this once more. It's never so long.
Oh,
Hey, Darnell.
y'all, Darnell Alexander, y'all, the Gospel Party 7 was sick.
Sick. Hey, Darnell, who's the female? Who's the
That's
background?
a guy. This is Jordan.
Oh, it's the guy. I'm sorry.
Jordan.
Sorry.
What was it? Jordan. I can't think of the name, Darnell.
Yeah, Jordan Johnston. Jordan Johnston.
Jordan Johnson. There we go. Oh my goodness. Listen, the song is absolutely amazing. Can you tell me, give me a little backstory? Like where did that come from? Where did that song come from?
Yeah, that's what I want to know, right? I'm like, what happened? What had happened was I met Jordan Johnston on Instagram, and I liked his music. It was just very different, unique, and also he's from my city, so I was like, let me just go check him out and see what he's doing. Really like his energy, and the sound was very unique, and so that's what really sparked my interest. And then we just started talking, and next thing you know, he's like, come on and record a song. I was like, what you talking about with this? And I was like, okay, let me hear it. And I was like, okay, yeah, let me come over and do this. And then he was like, let's make it a duet. I said, let's bet, let's collaborate and make something cool. So went over and recorded the song, and now we've got this single, and they're producing some more stuff for 25. So it's super cool.
That's awesome. So let me ask you as an artist, are you finding social media like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, are you finding that as a better way to connect with other artists that maybe you want to collaborate with?
Yeah, it's always nice because you want to listen and see what people are doing to see if it inspires you. So I feel like it's really the best way to just kind of peer into their life and what they're doing and listen to their vibe and say, okay, let's see if they're if they're open to collaborating and want to do something.
That's awesome. So do you find it even though it is easy, to find those artists, like you said, you can open up the app, you see these artists, what they're doing. What's a good way if you would because like you said, you connected with this artist through IG. How would you encourage an artist like to maybe like the artist heard your song today through our show? How could they reach out to you to collaborate with you if they ever wanted to collaborate?
A lot of people will message me, and so I'm always open to receiving messages. And I'll always ask to listen to their music to see if they're I'm very honest. I'm not going to lead people on. I'm like, if it doesn't, make me feel some type of way, or if I don't feel like I can, work with them in a way that's going to be beneficial for both of us, I just say, at least I tell them, no, I'm not really feeling that, but I think your music is great. But if it's really good, then we'll just exchange numbers and try to, link up and make something happen.
No, that's awesome. Okay, so listen, you have such an interesting background in music. I know you, besides singing, because you're an amazing, amazing singer. You've been in this music industry for a while now. Like I said, I'm nosy. I tell all the artists, I'm nosy. I will Google you and play CIA, FBI, NSA on you. So I went back and I did my research, and you've been in this music industry for well over 30 years.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, I started back in the 90s recording my own material. Right when New Jack came out, and all the 90s R&B artists were, going in hard.
Nice. So, what inspired you, or where did your music journey start? Like, where was your start?
I feel like my start was like my mom giving me albums and whatnot growing up. She would always kind of give me music to vibe to, all the way from Midnight Star to Michael Jackson, and then listening to the radio. And all of a sudden I discovered I could sing just randomly. I mean, it's not like I was in church singing all the time or anything, or in school, but I figured out I could do that. And then started entering myself in talent shows. And from there, that's how I started linking up with people who were creating music.
Wow. That's awesome. So, we're going to play another song by Darnell, and we're going to get back into the questions. And listen, if you would like to talk to Darnell, if you would like to ask him a question, you are free to call us at 716-878-5104. The number is 716-878-5104. If you would like to ask our guest a question, you also can send us a message on TikTok. Myself is DJ Desires, DESIREZ. And also on Instagram, you can send those questions over there because I have that open also. And you can also check out DJ Slack. He's the Gospel Party. So the Gospel Party, all one word. Send him a message too. But again, if you want to call in, talk to him, hear his voice, because listen, ladies, I'm not lying to you. The man can sing. Okay. The man can sing. This is for us today. I don't care.
Hey, Darnell, before
he being a hater.
hey, Darnell, before she throw that on, is there any way we could get a little taste of Luther?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been hearing about this Kendrick Lamar thing, and I was like, wait a minute, I recorded this song on TikTok and IG a minute ago.
Oh, cool. Wait a minute.
Kendrick Lamar and SZA, that new single they got out.
Yes.
If this world were mine.
Oh.
Hold on, wait. No. I gotta turn the music down for this one. Hold on, wait. Okay, Darnell, you're gonna have to run that back again. You're gonna have to take that back. That's how I'm the choir director. We're gonna have to take that back to this.
Run it back. That's when you know.
Can we run that back one more time?
All right, one more again. If this world were mine, I would place at your feet all that I own. You've been so good to me. If this world were mine.
Oh, we didn't catch the last part of it. Okay.
Come on, y'all. If you ain't feel that in your spirit.
I give you the flowers, the birds and the bees. Beside me, that would be all I need. Yeah. If this world were my
My God.
Hey,
My God.
Darnell, that sounds awesome. Just don't. When I noticed when you go high, that mic has a limiter or something. Or compression.
Listen,
But
I felt that in my spirit.
Yeah, I know you did.
My Lord.
Wait, that's it's just this little tiny microphone here, but I'd have to pull back on it, right?
Right. That's the way. That's the way to do it.
But listen, I don't even care.
You mean the part was, I'll give you the flowers.
There we go.
That part.
The birds and the bees. Oh, with your love beside me. That would be all I need. If this were we whisper it out.
Listen, he's showing out, y'all. He's showing out. Darnell Alexander, y'all. He's showing out.
Darnell Alexander.
He's showing out.
91.3 FM.
I'm going to play Unconditional.
Love that.
This is Darnell Alexander, y'all. 91.3 FM WNY, the Gospel Party.
Waited all my life to find someone like you. Girl, it feels so right. Try not to be confused. I wanna know where you've been hiding at all these years. Seems like forever. And girl, I'm so glad you're here. And I want you to know. And girl, I hope you show that you feel the same way too. 'Cause I don't want your love. It's unconditional. I promise that my love will make all your dreams come true. Girl, you're on my mind. Can't help but think about you. You fit so right. Girl, you're like a dream come true. And I wanna know if all of this time could have been forever. 'Cause you make me happy. Why we spend all the time together. And I want you to know. Girl, I hope you show that you feel the same way too. 'Cause I don't want your love. It's unconditional. And I promise that my love will make all your dreams come true.
Snaps.
Gospel Party 716 with your girl DJ Desires and your boy DJ Slack No Lack Black.
Yes,
listen, so you told us that you and expressed that you've been in this music industry for 30 years. You were with a group called Third Level. Yeah, how did you guys connect?
Those guys found me at a talent show, literally. And from there, they were like, let's get in the lab. Let's make some music. We need to do something with this voice. Let's get it out.
Nice. So then, so how, because we don't have a lot of those talent shows nowadays. So can you explain for our younger audience, like, what was it like performing at those talent shows, or, how important was it for you as an artist back in, because I like I said, I noticed a lot of R&B artists, they have that similar story. So how was it important, or what was it like to find those talent shows, perform, what was the vibe like? Because a lot of our younger audience, they can go pull up TikTok, sing on TikTok, and they can get, that instant fame. But what was it like doing that as a piece of, learning about yourself as an artist?
So much more cooler, right? Because just imagine you're a brand new artist, you've never been on a stage, you've never been in front of people singing except for family and friends. And you join this talent show, you get up on the stage, and there's like 300 people from either high school or people from all over the city in the audience listening. And really, their reaction kind of tells you, whether you got something to offer or not. And you get up on stage and start singing, and people start screaming. You're like, oh my gosh, like this is what it's like.
So did it help your popularity as an upcoming artist to be able to have that opportunity? And then how did it help you as a performer?
I think
also.
I think the main thing that I gathered from that was it was the best opportunity to network with other musicians and other people who wanted to help you succeed. I mean, literally there were people in the audience that either were performers or aspiring singers, or people who are like, I want to invest in a project and make something happen. Like mini talent scouts in the audience, of people that are just eager to work with major talent and and see what they can do. So much energy,
Nice. I love that. So did it help you, like you said, it helped you with your stage presence? Do you feel like there a lot of artists are missing just that portion of becoming a performer?
I think some people have it naturally. Like you and I have been on TikTok, and you see so much talent out there, right? And I think being behind a screen doesn't allow the performer to get out there and give them the real in person. So doing something at a nightclub or a talent show is, I think, essential to help develop stage presence and people comfortable with being in front of people.
If your goal is to hold on here. My mic muted. There we go.
I saw that. I was like, wait, you can't mute me? But you know what I mean? I think the best thing about, doing these, nightclubs and talent shows back when I started, it was just the coolest thing, because then you had to challenge yourself against other people who had major talent.
Nice. So now you meet these guys, you guys link at the talent show, and you figure out, like, you know what, we need to make this a group. We need to make this. We need to make this thing happen. And so, like, you get together. What was your first single, like, that actually went mainstream with them?
We did a single called "Show You," and that was on Sir Mix-a-Lot's compilation, Seattle the Dark Side. So he got nominated for a Grammy for that compilation. But there was a bunch of artists in town that got put on there, and like His Sensation and some other people. So we just kind of got together and made some songs, and that was it. It only lasted for a little brief time, and then I moved on to Second Nature. But it was a great start, an opportunity for me to understand how business works a little bit.
So was Second Nature your time when you got with Second Nature? Because I know with Second Nature, you had songs that were featured on BET. Like, when was your "Mama We Made It" moment when you got
Look, when we went to the Apollo Theater, I was like, if we can get on the stage and get off in one piece, we're good. So we did the Black National Anthem there, a cappella. That was a hit. And then I think we sang our single, and that was it. That's all I can remember, because it was like, you're just scared. You know what I mean? It's like, there's good singers that go on there and they get booed off. We've heard the stories.
Right.
But that was a great experience. BET was even more nerve-wracking, because you're in front of a camera. We were there with Queen Latifah and all these people, and I'm just like, what's happening, right? And you don't know who's behind the camera, but you as a listener would be watching Midnight Love, so millions of other people are watching, and I'm like, man, we got to do this right. One little mess up, somebody's gonna be talking about us.
Right. Right.
So, but I felt like the BET was the moment where we were like, wow, we really did, we're really doing it here,
Oh my goodness. So you get on BET. I know, like you said, Apollo, I know, had to be intimidating. Getting on BET, just as intimidating. Who are some of the people that you have had the chance to perform with
Yeah.
throughout your musical journey. Can you give us some names?
Well,
Like,
here's the crazy thing is I live in Minneapolis. From here.
ooh,
I was on super level. James Brown, super cool. Didn't meet him, but I saw the cake. So, and then when I was in Second Nature, it was Patti LaBelle. Oh my God, I love her.
Mm.
Such a down to earth person. Montel Jordan did the show with. It was funny, 98 degrees, but they were like called.
Get out of here!
They were called Fahrenheit before they were 98 degrees. Still hot, right? Boys Men, that was super awesome. We kind of did a couple of spots with them. And just a really cool experience to meet these people, see how they roll, and watch their performance, professionalism. Just a lot to learn. We weren't like really immersed deep in the industry, but we were close enough to at least shake hands with people.
No, that's awesome. No, that's amazing. So, really quick, I'm gonna go to another song, but can you give us like a funny moment, funny industry moment, something that's happened to you, like one of those things you're just like, it's so unbelievable that
this is what was unbelievable. When our first little spot on the road, we went to Palm Springs, and they were having the Urban Network Convention. And this is before, maybe, some of us had opportunity to meet celebrities or stars or whatever. So we roll up in the lobby, and, we got our luggage with us. We just, just like, hey, we're here. Yeah, it's sunny. It's nice. We just left the cold ass weather. And MC Hammer is just down the way there. And one of the guys in the group goes, man, look at this dude trying to look like MC Hammer. We were like,
MC Hammer.
We were like, it is MC Hammer, man. So we went up to him, and he had us perform against his group right in the lobby before we could even put our luggage away, back and forth, acapella, go.
I heard MC Hammer's a little gangster.
I don't know, man. He's just a cool brother. From my experience, he was just super down to earth, very approachable, super cool.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I heard the stories. Like, people are like, he's cool, but you don't cross MC Hammer. We got some people on TikToks, and somebody said, man, my man has a legendary list of people he has performed and opened for. So yeah, you work with some legends in the game.
I want to get back there and do some national TV spots with some legends, and just really give people like an experience of vocal, crazy, amazing.
Listen, y'all, he is vocal, crazy amazingness. When you listen to his music. Speaking of craziness, I'm gonna play his song. It's called Crazy. So this is the Gospel Party 716. We are here with Darnell Alexander. Let's go, y'all.
91.3 FM.
I know you're the one when I want them fun. Come over and chill. Let's have our own party. Cause you know what to do, and I don't have to tell you all the things I like. It's like you read my mind, and I don't wanna wait, but I gotta be patient. It's gonna be more than I can take it, but I know it's so good, and I don't mind waiting. Cause your love is so crazy, crazy, yeah. I keep coming back for more. Got me coming back. Taste it, I can eat it straight off the floor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got me coming. I know what to do to drive you out of your mind. Yeah. And it's so damn good, let's make it last all night. Oh, I know what you want, don't have to tell me. And baby, we can make love to some R&B. Girl, you'll be satisfied. Don't have to tell me that when we get down, it's so crazy. Oh, whoa. Got me coming back for more. Tasty. Yeah. Cause you taste so good. Got me so crazy. The one for me every day.
Y'all, it's Darnell Alexander on the Gospel Party 716. Woo!
I love
Darnell
it.
out here trying to get people to have babies and stuff.
You know?
He got people out here trying to go half on a baby. Y'all listen, cover your ears out there. Nah, cover your ears. We don't,
Yeah, but
That era, you know, it's like I had to do it.
yeah. Hey, Darnell, yeah. Even in the, we're the Gospel Party 716 and we major in gospel, urban gospel music. But there are, even in our Christian life with our marriages,
right.
We
I'm
gotta
not
have
married.
Luther.
But when I do get married.
Luther, we got Luther Vandross, right?
Right. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not
Part of our
married,
lives.
but when I get married, I am not listening to
Right.
come on in the room. Jesus
Right.
is my doctor and he write all my scriptures.
Yeah, we do that.
But I might listen to crazy.
Hey, we do that when we sleeping. We do that when we sleeping. But when we in
Listen,
the
when
mood,
you
we playing Luther.
We want to hear this stuff.
Yeah, we want Darnell Alexander.
Darnell Alexander.
Yeah.
He's trying to get people to go half on a baby.
You know, it's like this is the music that I came up with, and every time I get an opportunity or get a really good beat or sound or song, some music to write to, something like that, I want to give people, I want them to get the feeling that I got when I would listen to R&B back in the 80s.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So let me ask you this, though, because we don't hear a lot of songs. I love R&B.
Yeah.
That's like this. That has that is driven. It's really love based, and you just feel it makes you feel sexy. It makes you feel like you want to cuddle up against somebody like real quick and get intimate, right? But why do you feel like that? I feel like that is missing a lot in music nowadays. And so I want to ask you, as an R&B singer, do you feel that that's missing? Do you feel that it's a resurgence? Like, what are we missing? Because we're missing it.
It's interesting, right? So I think it's not that it's missing.
We got
Vito, we've got Usher and Chris Brown, right?
Right.
But there's not enough. So it's like, if you look at country music, it's like saturated. If you look at pop music, they do their thing. I think with R&B, we need to open up. And maybe that's where I'm trying to come in, through social media and hopefully mainstream, is to open up the door so people can meld that together with the current music, but also give people that little old school with the current vibe and bring that to the mainstream and get people their feelings again,
Yeah.
Absolutely, Darnell. I know, like me and my wife, when we got to get in the mood, we basically got to go back. Because there's not a lot of new.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you just said, there's a shortage.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in the gym and I'm on my playlist and I'm like, I got to forward to get to the vibe.
Right. And
I got to revise my playlist because I'm like, man, I'm tired of forwarding. I need like a whole, you remember back in the day when you could listen to a record and like from front to back.
Yeah.
From front to back. And back to front.
Right.
And that's really what I strive to do when I write music. Is I want people to be able to listen to every song and not have to skip.
Yeah.
I love that. No, I really do. I like that. I like that a lot.
And some repeat.
Yeah, we want those songs that I want to listen to over and over and over.
Stevie Wonder, Luther
and I think that's the
Brothers.
reason why I like his voice, because he has that vibe where you can tell, you can hear that, and because he thrived as an artist during that time, that 90s R&B feel. It's just that 90s R&B is just, it hit different. So it's like when you hear artists that has that, and then they can do the song, the riffs, the runs, my God, I'm here for a run. That's me. I'm a singer, so I love a good run.
Yeah.
I love a good lap around the gym. So it's like when you can see somebody that can do a good vocal lap, I'm like, yes, yes, we need that. We need that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because we ask all our artists whenever they come on the show. When all is said and done, and you're done touring, you're done singing, you're done in the studio, you're done writing your songs. What do you do to relax? Like, what's supposed relief for you?
Oh, I mean, I got your message. The ones that are, you know, available
here include the gym. And I like to just sit back and, you know, watch a good sci-fi or action flick.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know, I'm really low key though, so you know, if I got spare time, I'm playing with my daughter, or I'm just, you know.
You got, how many?
My baby girl.
You know, she can wear me out. Just whatever, you know, whatever she wants. If I can see a smile on her face, and I'm there for it. You know?
Oh, she's a daddy's girl.
Totally.
Hey, Darnell, let me ask you another question now. Yeah. How do you balance that? Your career, your work, and your baby girl?
It's really crazy right now because I consider myself just a normal, regular guy. I work a full-time job.
Right.
I work out, you know, pretty regularly, like a few times a week, just to make sure everything's on point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I try to, you know, come with creativity for music and do that stuff. And then when I get the opportunity to go on tour a little bit and perform. So far it's been a pretty good balance, but I haven't been inundated with requests so much that I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So far it seems to have a good balance.
Okay, cool.
Now listen, Darnell is ripped, y'all.
You can't see it through this black shirt because I'm covering it all up.
Listen, he covering it up. He's trying to be modest because he heard he was on the gospel.
I want people to be ready for the summertime. When I come out this summer, they better be ready.
Listen, how important is fitness? How important do you think is fitness for any artist? I don't care what genre you're in. Do you find that fitness is important, and why is it important to you?
Yeah, you all know in the Black community, we got to deal with diabetes and hypertension and everything. And number one, this is super important. And I've been doing this since the early 90s, as long as almost, you know, I've obviously been singing longer than I've been working out, but I feel like it's the fountain of youth for us and to keep our health in check. I also try to eat a good balanced meal all the time on a regular basis. Still dip into the dirt a little bit, but you know what I mean? You know, it's important for us to really watch. You know, we got to be here for our people. We can't just think about ourselves. We got to be here for our you know, family and the people about us. So it's ultra important to at least get a few days in. You don't got to be on ham like I used to go back in the day. But you know, I say at least an hour, you know, a few times a week should be sufficient. And if you could do more, great.
Right. My doctor looked at me and looked at my eyes and said, eat a balanced meal, do some exercise, and drink and lose a little weight, you'll be fine.
Right. And that's simple.
You know, it just takes a couple of adjustments because every now and then you got to like sit back and look at what's going on and say, okay, you know what, I guess I could cut that out, even though I don't want to.
Right. Because we don't want to.
I got to cut out cold water now.
Okay.
Cold water is not that great for you. Just
for your digestive system.
Yeah, digestive system.
Yeah, I get you. You know, tea is good, and I normally do room temperature water for singing anyway because I don't want my voice to be
perfect. That's
right.
Perfect. Room temperature is perfect water.
So let me ask you this. You are everywhere on social media. First off, can you tell everybody how to find you? How can we find you?
So I'm under Darnell with one L, Alexander Music. So Darnell Alexander Music. I'm on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube under that. And on Facebook, it's just Darnell Alexander. All the fans have hijacked my Facebook. It's not a page. It's actually my normal Facebook. And so I just let them take over.
Wow. So you went viral a little bit ago.
Yeah, let me tell you about that.
Tell me about that. Because I was going to ask you about going viral. Like, what happened?
It's so crazy, right? Because I started on TikTok because I saw these people it's funny because TikTok, everybody just lives their life there. They do whatever they want to do. Don't matter.
Right.
If you're trying to break out of your shell, you want to try to experiment with whatever interests or passions you have in life, do it on TikTok.
Yeah,
so,
it's true.
In May, I did acapella So Amazing in the garage and people lost it. It was like 3.1 million views for this. I'm not even on stage yet. I'm not even on stage, and they loved it. So then I started figuring out a little bit about the algorithm and posting and just kind of like, times to post stuff that people are going to pay attention to. And so I started doing more Luther covers on there, and it went crazy and went over to Instagram. And then I still got to thank Dion Cole for posting it on his page, because he posted Promise Me on there.
All hell broke loose until then. All the
everybody want to keep on and support me, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Let's jump back into another song. Since we over here talk about love and stuff, because DJ Slack, I think I'm playing more of this for DJ Slack, because he just recently got married. He's been married, but not too much.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, thank you. I'm in the love zone right now.
He honey.
I got you covered, man.
So we were so happy you on the show, because he can get all these songs together for him and wife. He shouts out to Miss Sophie. We can get all their songs together. But I'm gonna play "I Will Never Leave You." This is Darnell Alexander, guys. Gospel Party 716.
I've always believed in love, but the love that I have with you, I'm never letting go. Listen. Remember when we met? It was so magical, and the way that we connected that night was sent from heaven above. Nobody could have told me someone so beautiful could be my one and only. One night was all it took. Girl, you are makes me feel so right. Oh yeah. You don't have to worry about me, 'cause I ain't never going nowhere, baby. No. Whoa. Oh, I never knew that love could make me feel this way. And the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew you'd be my lady. 'Cause girl, you are so special. Your love was made for me. I'll never ever leave you. Together for eternity. I won't end my life. It's just the way that you love me. It just feels so right. You don't have to worry, 'cause I ain't never going nowhere, nowhere. No other meant for me than you. You're the only woman. I don't need no other. You are irreplaceable. No better lover. And I ain't never going nowhere. Nobody can ever replace you. There's no better love. And don't you know that I'll be by your side for the rest of your life. And I'll be by your side for the rest of your life. Yeah. And I'll be by your side for the rest of your life. And
The Gospel Party 716 is DJ Desires, DJ Slack.
Yes.
Yes. Listen. Oh, that makes me want to go be in love in something. I don't know.
You know what? That song really, it's like, that was I love it.
Listen, that makes me want to go be in love in something. Go find a date. If y'all need a date tonight, please call me 3477 Let me stop.
But I'll tell you what, that song, I was really, really feeling some type of way when I wrote that. But
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
very much love inspired, even though there wasn't much love happening at the time.
Oh. So is there love happening at the time, Mr. Alexander? Because people are gonna ask.
Right? They always gonna ask. I don't have a love right now, but my heart is open. So I try not to live in the past. You know what I mean? Like I try not to live in the past, but I leave my heart open for the universe to provide what is essential for the time that is required.
Okay. See, ladies, his heart is open. His heart is open. I don't know if we all gonna feel in there, but his heart is open. Let me stop. All right. I'm so excited to have you on the show today. So listen, as being an artist and having this longevity, how do you see your evolution within the next couple of years? Like, how do you see yourself evolving as an artist?
Yeah, it's really, I feel like, and you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I think in the next couple of years, I think the evolution will be even more step up. I obviously stepping up the quality and production on my songs, and maybe some more connections and maybe more mainstream. That's what I see for the future. That's my goal, is to become the mainstream artist like People Bryson and even folks like who is it? Why can't I think of his name? Even Tank and all these guys out there. I need to be on the stage with these guys. Anybody
in particular that you would love to work with in the future?
That's my dude. Joe's always been the guy.
Yes.
Joe. Wow, Joe.
Yes. Joe is my husband in my mind, but yes.
He definitely inspired a lot of my creativity when I was working on Second Nature record. And I mean, I've never heard a person sing like that in my life.
No.
And not only that, but just the way he writes and his production, it's my vibe. So. And
he sounds amazing live.
Yeah, I know.
Like amazing.
Yeah, he's something else.
And like I said, that's something I see in artists, especially R&B artists that came up in the 80s, the 90s, early 2000s. Like, you guys can sing live. Like, you guys are live singers, like very little backing track. So I want to ask you, what do you do? Because I sing, but I'm not your level of singing. But I sing. There are singers that listen to our show, artists that listen to our show. What do you do to preserve your voice? Like, how do you prepare your voice so you can still have that strength to sing live the way you do? Okay. Ooh, Mr. Slack. What did he do? See, we got it's DJ Slack. Slack is the drama. Ooh, can you hear me? See? Hey, Slack.
Can you hear me out here?
I'm sorry, it's on the phone.
I can't hear Darnell.
Oh, you can't. Why can't you?
Can't?
I have no idea. Darnell, you can hear me. Give me 1 second, because I don't know.
Oh, let me remove it.
Ooh, he did it. You in trouble.
What about now?
Hey, Darnell, can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I think he cut him off. Ooh.
Tell Willie to pick up the phone.
You know what? DJ Slack and I are going to fight.
Okay.
There we go.
There he goes. He's back.
Yeah,
we're going to fight. See, after the show, when the cameras are off,
I'm sorry.
It's going to be bing, bing, bing with my brother. Squabble up.
New system, guys.
Squabble
but
up.
I just want to let you know, Darnell, Khaki from Philadelphia called, and she said she's really enjoying you.
I appreciate her.
Yeah, that's why I hit him.
Yeah, he hitting all kind of buttons. Yeah, shouts out to Khaki. Shout out to Philly. Listen, we got people all over there. They're listening. So, okay. So tell us, like I asked, tell us what do you do to preserve your voice? How do you get your voice ready for shows? How do you keep your voice strong? Like I said, you've been in this game 30 years. Your voice sounds amazing. After 30 years, what do you do?
So I got a regimen, especially on the day or two before. I don't do any dairy. And I always try to, make sure I have tea, but I always speak in a tone that's very soft but it's audible, but just not enough to strain the vocal cords. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Give it that.
So listen, so you take notes, everybody. Take notes. Take notes. Do you do you still do vocal training? Do you do any of that also?
I actually looking into it. I found somebody online that's one of those big time professional ones. Mm-hmm. And I think it's always great to train your voice. I think as I get more immersed into the industry, I want to be able to show people a lot. I want, the most they can out of this voice that, not only I can share it with, people on recordings, but give them alive on a whole nother level. But yeah, I mean, I do have a little small regiment that I do to keep my voice.
Nice. All right. So give us a fact. Cause like I said, you have a very big fan base, and I mean, they don't need to know everything, but what is something unusual or something that somebody would find unusual about you that you like to do or you dabble in that would make somebody say, what, really? You?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty low key, but I do like to imitate voices and whatnot. But
Get out.
I think it's Jamie Foxx, Ariana Grande. They can make different sounds and whatnot. That's something I like to play around with sometimes.
Okay, can you give us a sample?
Let me think. Especially like with singers.
Yes.
What is it? I love it when you. I get when it goes there.
What?
With you. Something about, I know that you don't play fair.
What?
It's a people disaster. It's a little bit of Tank.
That's Tank.
You get me on a recording, I'll go to the show with Tank.
Oh man! So you can go in. You gonna do Tank better than Tank.
Okay. You're gonna find me somewhere. I'll say, brother, we're gonna start out in the gym first.
Right.
Then we gonna go on stage and.
Now, can you see yourself doing anything else besides music, besides like acting or anything like that?
Oh, I mean, if somebody's got a spot for me to do an action film, I'd be all about it.
I know. I was gonna say you said you action sci-fi, so yeah. I could definitely see you doing something like that. So even in the background.
Doing bodybuilding for a little while, and probably 2012-13, but I still work out and keep my frame up. But that's always fun too.
Now, have you won any awards for bodybuilding too?
Yeah, I won first place on my first show.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Class,
nice.
Which was like all ages. That was a shock. And then for masters, which was like, I think it's 40, 45 and above.
Wow.
That was cool.
That's awesome.
So like, I'm not even like good at sports. So I was like, man, I won a trophy in a sport.
No, that's amazing. That's awesome.
I always tell people I look athletic. They're like, do you play football? You play basketball?
Right. Because I would have thought basketball or something like that.
The jersey, I look like, put me on the field, but I ain't playing no positions.
Yeah, but you look athletic. You got that common
Definitely
prototype. That common prototype.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I keep it up.
All right, so we're getting towards the end of the show, and then we're gonna play a song. I'm gonna bring back your new single again, just so anybody that's just tuning in can listen. But can you give some inspiration to those upcoming artists out there? I would love for you to leave a word for our young, because we have a really mixed audience of people that listen to our show. And I would love for you to leave just some inspiration. You have, like I said, Darnell has had 30 years in the music industry. He has been in some spaces and seen some faces that some of us, we would dream to be. So just leave us with a word of inspiration for our younger audience, those people who are trying to make their footing in this music industry, or maybe they've been in the industry, but they haven't made it as far as you.
Look, I'm going to tell you what, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and you're going to have moments where you feel like you're getting some, then you're going to have moments where there's just, quiet. But I would always say, the number one thing is really believe in you and what you do. Try not to pay too much attention to social media, because that's going to be a distraction, for your goals. You really got to hone in on your talent and your special qualities and what makes you unique. So don't ever lose sight of that. But also, if you love what you do, don't put a time limit on when you're supposed to be there. You're already there. I
love that. God, give it up for Darnell Alexander. Woo. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you. We're going to end our show today with his song again, What If. This is the Gospel Party 716. We're here every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 91.3 FM WBNY. My name is DJ Desires. I always bring fire. And I'm always here with my boy
DJ Slack, no lack or black. Hallelujah. Come on.
All right. Listen, go have an amazing and blessed Saturday. And we will see you next week.
Yes, 91.3 FM WBNY.
Why you still on my mind? Every day, every night. I thought I had let you go, but I guess that ain't so. Do you remember those nights? Do you remember the love we shared? Cause I've been thinking about us and how we moved on. But tell me, do you still think about me? I never let you go. You let your feelings show. We try this once more. It's never so alone. I was made for you, and you were made for me. We were meant to be. It's never so alone.
Are you sure that we tried? And this is really goodbye. And now we're sitting here wondering why?
Why did I ever let you go?
Should I call you up and let you know that
I should have never let you go?
what if
We try this thing again, cause I know you still think about me. Yeah. I never let you go. You let your feelings show. We try this once more. It's never so long. And I was made for you, and you were made for me. We were meant to be. It's never so long. Yeah. Don't say this is the end. What if we try again? Holding on, gotta be strong.
The Gospel Party, 91.3 FM WBNY, Darnell Alexander. This one goes out to my wife, Sophia. I know you like this one. The Love Zone. Check us out every Saturday right here, y'all. 1 p.m., 2 p.m. The Gospel Party 716. And on TikTok, The Love Zone.
We're also here on Sundays, 2 to 4, with just me, the DJ Desires, the D-Mix. We remix those Christian hip-hop R&B hits. Yes. And again, if you would like your music played, make sure you email me, elevatedjamsjmz@gmail.com.
what if
I never let you go.
what if
Darnell Alexander, y'all.
what if
We try this once more.
it's never so alone?
I love this song.
On an open fire.
Alert. New song alert.
Jack Frost nipping at your leg.
So you say you gonna leave again?
Yuletide carol being sung by a choir. Folks dressed up like Eskimos.
Just a little bit of something. Christmas.
Everybody.
Thank you, Darnell Alexander. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody. 91.3 FM WBNY. We're going to say good night. God bless you.
Good night. God bless you.
Jack Frost nipping at